There's nothing like a great character to compel you and keep you coming back for more. Take a look at some of the most iconic games in history. Nathan Drake, Lara Croft, Mario. We're talking franchises here. Lovable characters who just make you want to play more of their games. But then there's some characters that are iconic, I guess, putting it nicely, for being so damn hateable. We all have those characters we despise, so we've compiled a list of our top 10 most hated video game characters. Now this is just the tip of the iceberg, and there's definitely some that we've left out or missed, so make sure you let us know in those comments below who your picks are. But for now, let's jump into the list. And at number 10 is Father Martin from Outlast. Starting off this list is our guide from Outlast. When he first appears, you're like, I'd rather not follow you, kinda not into this whole insane priest vibe thing that you're going for. But then he starts leading you in the right direction, in a very unhelpful but still not entirely useless way. And what's it all for? Well, spoiler alert, just so you can witness the little show that he's gonna put on, aka his crucifixion on a burning cross. And well, look at that, he's a patient who's been having delusions of a higher calling and worships Walrider. Fun stuff. He's also the reason why you have to play that damn generator mission.
No! No, 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 no! 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 No, no!
Because he turns off the power. Thanks, bud. Good to know you got my back. And at number 9 is the ghost children from Slender Man. We're just riffing off this horror theme here. Screw these kids. Screw them so hard. Alright, so you wake up after a fairly terrifying encounter with Slender Man in the forest, and you're like, oh hey, it's such a pretty day outside. I guess I'll go for a walk. Aw, damn it, I gotta go in that mine, don't I? Damn. Wonder what could possibly be in there. Oh, it's all the terrifying children Slender Man has corrupted. Rad. And they're all in these damn little hoodies trying to just mess with you while you turn on all the generators to get out of there. And all you want to do is just like whack them with a blunt object. Find a crowbar, a plank of wood. There's literally tons of debris lying around this level. But no, because the one thing you can do is flash your flashlight more aggressively at them. Because that'll work, right? Yep, nope, won't work. Won't work at all. And at 8 is Jonathan Irons, aka Kevin Spacey from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Damn it, Kevin Spacey! So here's a character that we love to hate, and for all the right reasons, unlike some of the other ones on this list. So Irons is supposed to be one of the good guys, and he's not. In typical Kevin Spacey villainy, he betrays you and is low-key sadistic. I mean, he beats you with a wrench. And side note, he keeps on nagging you via that communications display that constantly pops up and ruins half your vision. Just saying. Moving into more despicable territory here, and at 7 is Porky Minch from Mother 3. Nobody likes a whiny brat. He's obnoxious, mildly disturbing with that mouth of his, and generally annoying. And then he becomes evil, hops into his spider mech machine suit thingy, and starts terrorizing you, and you know what? It's kinda freaky. I mean, look at him. He ends up time traveling and then he's back in Mother 3 and we find out that he's alive after like 10,000 years, which is super weird because he's still a child with a flavor for genocide, or at least looks like one. And the most annoying part, you don't get the satisfaction of finishing him off because he gets inside something called the Absolutely Safe Capsule, which he can stay in for eternity. Well hey, maybe that's a worse fate. Some have compared him to Eric Cartman, but at least Cartman is funny, despite his negative attributes.
God damn it!
Porky though? Nah, not a redeeming quality. And at number 6 is Frank Tenpenny from GTA San Andreas. Frank just generally sucks as a human. He's a cop who abuses his power, is totally corrupt, and it's all for his own agenda. He manipulates local gangs into fighting one another. He blackmails people. He throws you out of his car, and he constantly mocks you. He has no issue killing people, including other police officers. And like, you're really conflicted about this because you want to like him because he's Samuel L. Jackson, or at least Samuel L. Jackson's voicing him, but he's just the worst. And at number 5 is the Duck Hunt Dog. The Duck Hunt Dog from Duck Hunt has been loathed by fans for decades now. He made his first appearance in 1969 in the Duck Hunt Sega game, and has been harassing gamers ever since. It doesn't matter how many ducks you hit, this asshole of a dog will laugh at you when you miss just one. It only takes one. And yes, he's also made our list for most annoying video game characters. I mean, if a character leaves you wanting to shoot them instead of, you know, shooting the ducks, which is the objective of the game, well, I think that's pretty telling. And that sound cue will haunt my dreams forever. In at number 4 is Ashley Graham from Resident Evil. Whoa, a damsel in distress character lacking any and all substance? Didn't see that one coming at all. So Ashley Graham is exactly that, and super annoying to boot. She's the daughter of the President of the United States, which just kinda makes her even more, privileged and useless. I mean, could you make it any harder for yourself to not get killed? And number 3 is Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem had his day, and he was great in it. He was iconic. But developers just couldn't let him die, and he's regressed into a sad hollow shame of what he once once was. He's immature, misogynistic, and his jokes aren't even that funny, which personally I find to be the biggest crime of them all. He's like that popular guy in high school you looked up to and then 4 years later run into on the street and you're like, whoa dude, you're kind of a sad human being now and that sucks. You're a sad human being, Duke. And at number 2 is Zubat from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. And hey, Silver and Gold while we're at it too, if we're being honest. So, picture this. You're working your way through Mount Moon. You've just defeated Brock after a particularly grueling gym battle in Pewter City, unless you chose Squirtle as your starter, in which case, you're not a part of this journey. And you're almost at the end, running out of potions too. And bam! Wild Pokemon appears, and of course it's another Zubat to ruin your day. Joy. Please, confuse my Pokemon more. I'd really love that. Don't even get me started on Pokemon Go when they're like legit the only Pokemon in your area and there's like 7 of them. Well, either that or Drowsy, but if I get started on that hypnotic this video will never end. And finally, in at number 1 is Jason from Heavy Rain. Press X to Jason.
Hey son, where did you go? You got me searching high and low.
Are we bringing back the trauma yet? Yeah, maybe. So, Jason is the worst kid. He doesn't listen, he runs away, you get him the fucking balloon, and he's like super ungrateful about it. I mean, you should have known better for rewarding his craptastic behavior to begin with, but that's a different battle to be fighting. And then he runs away again, and like into a crowd that seems to just get thicker when you walk into it. And you think they could have given you some variation to the way that you yell out the word Jason.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
Then when you do find him, he completely ignores you shouting at him and decides that hey, it'd be a great idea to run across the street into oncoming traffic and then gets himself killed. But also how? Because the car wasn't moving that fast and Ethan's body took most of the blow. So I guess this kid is just like super fragile? No. Press X to Jason.
Press X to Jason, la la la, Jason, la 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 la, press X to Jason.
There we have it, friends. What characters do you hate that we didn't include on our list? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. But for now, I'm Kelly Pally for Top 10 Gaming, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.